I'm sorry. Apparently, I have jinxed numerous teams during my live reaction videos. Um, the Leafs, the Oilers, not the Bruins, but they were able to win Game 1 because they're awesome. But that's okay. So I'll wear Bruins gear tomorrow because nobody's going to worry if I'm jinxing Boston. So I'm wearing Philly. I'm wearing Arizona. Pretty sure I don't have to worry about jinxing them in the playoffs. So tomorrow night, this is predictions for tomorrow night. Columbus is in Pittsburgh, of course. Oh, I think Pittsburgh's winning that one. I'd say by 2 goals. Montreal is at home to the Rangers. I'll take Montreal in that one. Montreal wins that one. I'll say by a goal. I'll say it's going to be another low-scoring game. St. Louis is in Minnesota. Minnesota's not going to lose another one like that. And I'll say they win it by 3. Like, just, they blow St. Louis out. Allen is probably overdue for an iffy game. San Jose in Edmonton. Edmonton has to win that. So I would take Edmonton by 1. It has been an interesting playoffs in that right now Calgary and Anaheim are locked 1-1, and I can't stay up that late. I can't. The game didn't start till bloody 8 o'clock my time, and I cannot understand the point of the NHL doing this. That means that for fans in Ontario, this game didn't start till 11 o'clock at night. You're going to have to watch till 2 in the morning to see who's going to win Game 1 of a series. There's no way the ratings for that game are going to be good. I don't understand it. I know they don't want games to overlap, but seriously, that game should have started at 7. And this California game started at 7:30 thing? No, it should be 7. And not only that, but what happens a lot of the time with games in Alberta, and I feel bad for Alberta fans, is that they don't start till 8 locally because they hold them back till 7 o'clock my time. And yeah, that's right. 10 o'clock for the East Coast. Yeah, 10 o'clock for the East Coast, 7 o'clock for Pacific. Because I don't get it. I don't get it. It should be 6 o'clock my time. It should be 7 o'clock. I understand to some extent the NHL changing start times so that everything matches up, but the Alberta teams usually get screwed over because they're in that in-between time zone. So their games are either 2 hours earlier than they're used to or 1 hour later than they're used to. And again, I feel bad for fans who have to stay up till 11 o'clock tonight on the West Coast or midnight, potentially. And that's just if it doesn't go into overtime. And that's a little much. That's something that I just find really weird. And it happens a lot in the first round. But then it continues in the other rounds too. Like, for an Alberta team to get to the final with the kind of schedule that the NHL throws out there, it's just ridiculous. And yet East Coast, they have a relatively easy time of it. Their games are all either afternoon or 4 o'clock my time, 7 o'clock Eastern time. It's very rare that their games start later. I'm trying to think of a time when Montreal, Toronto, the Rangers, when they've had to start a game locally later than 7 o'clock or 7:30 their time. It's one of those things that us on the western side of things, so Alberta and BC and Canada, we complain about our schedules getting switched around, and a lot of time Eastern fans will say, oh, stop your whining. If you're the better team, you'll still win. It just sucks because you want to watch your team and you can't. So I just seeing that the bloody national anthem, and I don't know about this national anthem thing sometimes. When somebody goes up to sing the national anthem, just sing the damn song. You don't have to sing it with different notes and make each note last 6 times longer than it's supposed to, and put it in a different octave and go up or down a key just because you want to be cool and show how amazing your voice is. Just finish the damn song and get out of the way. Fans aren't there to listen to or watch you. They're there to watch a hockey game. Nobody's ever come out of a hockey game and said, you know what the highlight was tonight? That national anthem. She really killed it. He really killed it. That was great. No. No. Get it over with. Get out of the way. Players want to play. Fans want to watch hockey. Takeaways from game 1 so far. So I've got my board here. And let's just take a quick move at the board So you'll see what I'm doing, and it's from an angle right here, but you'll see what I'm doing here is I'm just listing who's ahead. There's that road team thing, man. Like Boston, road team. Rangers, road team. St. Louis, road team. Nashville, road team. San Jose, road team. Calgary's trying to make it 6 out of 6. The only teams that won their home games, Washington and Pittsburgh. Let that sink in. The Washington Capitals and the Pittsburgh Penguins are on a collision course again. There was something I used to do with the Canucks. This was before Boston played them in the final. I used to measure how many games it would take before they would meet in the final. So how many wins away from each other they were. And you start at 16 if it's a team in the West and a team in the East. And then it's 8 wins, however they work. Washington and Calgary, or Washington and Pittsburgh are yeah, they're at the rough mark right now, where I think they're on a collision course, and my prediction of Washington winning the Stanley Cup is going to be precarious indeed. If you look at Game 1, and if you take any stock in Game 1, Pittsburgh led off the hop, and they never looked back against Columbus. Washington looked tentative against Toronto, kind of lost at certain points of the game, and came back and persevered at the end and won in overtime. One of these teams looks like a Stanley Cup champion, and the other one looks like they're doubting themselves already. So Game 2, Washington's going to have to come out and make a statement, but that's not what this video is about. This video is about tomorrow's games and who we think is going to win. So again, the rules for this are simple. I'm going to upload this video. I'm going to make a comment. Under my comment, you reply. This is the only way I'm going to be able to keep track of this. You tell me who's going to win and by how many goals. Only tomorrow night's games. I went through this yesterday with the video, and I saw some of the responses, and I'm like, nope. Nope. So, I'm only counting responses to my comment on this video. Not because I'm not scrolling through 20 pages of comments. And you know, this is a situation where I'm very impressed with the amount of energy I'm seeing from you guys and from all of us. This is that fun time of year when we can all predict, and we can see who's the great predictor. And that's the plan here, is to see which viewer of the channel, which of you is a good predictor. I'm not counting any of my predictions at all. I don't care. It's not important. What you guys think is more important, because I do this channel for you guys. But anyways, yeah, so that's what's on tap for tomorrow night. It's Friday, so technically I can stay up tomorrow night to watch games if they go late. With my energy level where it is, I don't know if that's going to be possible, but I'll try. So let me know your predictions in response to my comment, and don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you're browsing your way through. We're getting close to that magical 4,000, which then puts us within $1,000 of some fun stuff going down. There's been talk about what kind of giveaways I could do and what kind of stuff I can do on the channel, and there's all kinds of stuff I can do when the channel gets big enough. It's not there yet. I'm still working 5 days a week at my job, and I need to work 40-hour weeks, and I need to make sure that I buckle down and do my job, because I'm not at the point where I can tell them, hey, guys, I'm good. No. And that's a ways off. But I thank you guys for all your support. And again, before anybody says anything, it's already going to be in there, I will have a new microphone after next payday, or before next payday if my income tax money comes in. But I don't think so. I think it's going to be a while coming in, and we'll see how that turns out. But I will have a new microphone, and it's I keep doing research, but I always keep coming back to it. So it's the blue microphone. It's currently $83, but the black one's $69 right now. So whichever one's cheaper at the time, it seems like the sales just rotate on this microphone. So I'll just get whatever one's cheaper at the time. But at any rate, thank you very much for supporting me. I appreciate each and every one of you guys as we've gone through the first anniversary of this channel unofficially. It's been a year now that I've been doing these videos, and it's been tremendous fun. And I consider us to be into Season 2. The start of the playoffs is the start of a new season. So thanks for being part of what was my season premiere with the 8 videos previewing the playoffs and all of the stuff that went along with that. So I did tweet something out today about Luke Richardson. I'm kind of surprised he doesn't get mentioned in coaching jobs. You know, I look at his resume and I just don't understand why he doesn't get offered a coaching job in the NHL. Last summer, he wanted the Sens job, and when it was explained to him by the Senators GM that he wasn't even being considered, he walked away from the organization, and I don't really blame him. But that's a conversation for another time. Let me know your winners for tomorrow, and thanks for watching.